What's going on today, guys? Today we have something a little bit different than normal. We are going to be looking at all of my Charizard miscuts. Okay, we have got our stacks procured, and we are ready to take a look at them. We might as well start off with the graded cards, and the one that I already started with. We have the Evolutions Reverse Holo miscut here. And next up, we have another one from Evolutions, and this one is the Full Art Charizard. This got a 9 OC. I always liked this Charizard. I actually pulled one of these myself, but sadly, it was not a miscut. Next up, we have one from Burning Shadows. We all know how the quality was from Burning Shadows, and so this is a good reminder of that one. Here we have a Charizard V-Star miscut. This one is from Crown Zenith. I always like the way that this kind of white border looks. What I like more than that is when it turns into a different color border. So miscut, you see another card starting. And we have another one here. This is a Charizard EX from Evolutions. Unlike the other ones, this is just the normal EX version. Again, it has a really cool kind of gold border without the start of the next card. Looks like there's like a fingerprint inside there, but that one's a really nice one. This is one of my absolute favorites. This is a Shadowless base set Charizard. It's only off-center, but it's pretty hard to find these in super miscut fashion, especially unless you want to pay an arm and a leg for them. There is a tiny alignment dot down here. If I can kind of zoom in and you can see a little better, there is a partial alignment dot there, so that's kind of cool. I've been trying to collect the Shadowless set of holos off-center miscut, and it's been quite a challenge so far, so hoping to find some more of those soon. And next up, we have the Invisible Charizard. I don't know why this was in the stack, but yeah, this is actually just a holo filler here. And you know this is not just acetone because it has the star layer, which is normally over top of the holographic. So yeah, that's not a Charizard. I'm not sure how that got in the stack. But we will keep going here. We have some more. This is off-center Blaine's Charizard. This got a 9 OC, and it was graded quite a long time ago. It's decently off-center. I don't know if I would personally give it the OC, but still happy with the grade on that one. Next up, we have a Reshiram and Charizard GX. This guy is decently miscut, decently shifted kind of in both directions, has an alignment dot in that bottom right corner there. And the back is perfectly centered, so I guess it's actually a misalignment. Now we're going to get into the ungraded cards, which I have a few of here as well. First up, we have a Twisted Miscut Charizard GX. I believe this is from Hidden Fates, if I'm not mistaken. This is a very twisted miscut copy, and you probably have seen it on my eBay if you've been snooping around on there. I've had this guy listed on my eBay for quite some time. It was just for more of a fun thing, more of a publicity thing than rather than selling it, but if someone wants to pay the price, I'm all about selling it. Next up, we have base set Charizard. This guy is off-center, I suppose. It's not that off-center. Again, you can see a partial alignment dot in that bottom left corner there. So it's like, I guess we'll consider it off-center, but it's borderline. This is about as close to off-center as I would collect. Next up, we have a Miscut Charizard V promo. This guy is still sealed, which is cool. I've actually have a lot of these that are crimped and cut because promos like this get crimped and cut quite often. But yeah, this guy is just a miscut, so pretty neat. Next up, we have Lance's Charizard V. This guy is another twisted miscut. This is from the Celebration set, I believe. This is just a promo. And we're getting into some of the EXs. Here is a Charizard EX. You can see the start of the next card over here, but the backside is actually centered, so it is definitely a misalignment. But these are always kind of hard to see. Like, if you just looked at this card like this, you probably wouldn't really even notice that it was miscut. And I have another one here. This one's a little more noticeable. It's shifted in 2 directions, kind of starting the next card up there and on the right side. And I think the back is centered again. Oh no, it's not centered. So this guy's a lot easier to see that it was a miscut. And we have another one. For some reason, these guys got a lot of miscuts going on. And this one's actually misalignment like that first one. So, and we have another one, but this one is, I believe it's French. It's just off-center. French. I don't collect a lot of foreign cards other than Japanese, Korean, English, of course. But I just thought it was cool, so I picked that up quite a long time ago. Now we're getting to some heavy hitters here. We have the hyper rare Charizard GX. Now this guy is decently miscut. You can see part of an alignment dot in the top left corner, and also the top edge is obviously larger than the bottom. So this is definitely a cool card, and I'm still super pumped to have this as a miscut in my collection. Here is another promo Reshiram and Charizard GX. This guy is shifted up and down, and like the other one, I think was kind of at an angle. I wish that they actually brought this card out in English. This was a Japanese exclusive for a long time. Actually was in the Tag Team GX set. And for some reason, they brought it to English and they made it a promo. So, kind of a bummer. I wish they brought some of the other ones, like this guy right here. This is actually one of the real Japanese ones, obviously. I wish they brought this to English, which I do not think they did. So kind of a bummer that we didn't see some of the cool ones, that they had in English as well. Next up, we have another one. This is another from Hidden Fates here. This one's just kind of shifted up and down. Another one from Burning Shadows. This guy is a bit twisted. You can see down in the bottom left here how absolutely twisted that guy is. Here is just a normal holo from Evolutions. This guy looks to be just about off center. That's not too much going on here. And we have the Charizard VMAX Shiny. This guy is just off center. A lot easier to see on the backside there, but I love this card as well. This was a tough one to find, so super pumped that I have that one. And I never even opened this guy up yet, but this is a Charizard EX, New Style EX. I think this might be my first New Style EX Charizard miscut, so that's kind of neat. And next up, we'll have to break out some of the binders and take a look in there. All right, we are breaking out the Ultra Ball binder here and flip to the perfect page. I use this also for some pre-release and staff cards, but this page right here is all miscut Brilliant Stars. And down in the bottom right here, we have a Charizard miscut from Brilliant Stars. Just about cut that top border off. All right, and let's break into the next binder for the next Charizard. I could have just taken these out of the binder. I don't know why I left them in. This one is my everything binder, so I have quite a few pages of things in here. Oh, here we are. We are at my Japanese page. Whoops, I lost something there. We're at my Japanese page, and here we have a nicely off-center base set Charizard. Quite hard to find nice condition Japanese cards that are miscuts, but I have quite a few now, luckily. I've done quite a lot of searching to find some of these beauties here, and hopefully I can find some more soon. So I constantly look for these, like, not every day, but probably once or twice a week. And but yeah, so that should be my last Charizard. I don't think I have any more. Here's actually a Charmeleon contender, not quite a Charizard, but it is a Charmeleon connecting with this electric here, which is connecting with an Edge of Sheets. So I thought that was kind of cool, and I wanted to add that one in too. And next runner-up, we also have this Legendary Collection Charizard. Big fan of Legendary Collection Reverse Holos, and that guy's not in the greatest shape, as you can see, but still pretty cool to have. And all right, guys, with that, we have done it. we have went through pretty much all of my Charizard cards. I don't think I have any more, but if I do, I'll be sure to make another video in the future. So thanks for stopping by. Tune in next time for some more Pokemon content.